Hello and welcome to Happy Horror Time. My name's Tim Murdoch.
And my name is Matt Emmert. Today's special guest is making her second appearance on our show, which perfectly aligns with the release of the second movie in the M3GAN series, M3GAN 2.0, in which she reprises the role of Tess, Gemma's trusted friend and fellow roboticist. And let's just say they really put Tess through the ringer in this one. But just like M3GAN, you can't keep a good Tess down. Please welcome back to the podcast, the amazing Jen Van Epps.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for having me back. I'm so happy
Oh my
to be here.
God. We are so excited. Oh, go on.
Are you? No, I was going to say, I have a new nickname that Tim Lammers at Forbes, we were talking before our interview, and he's like, man, you can't, like you said, can't keep her down. And I said, yeah, Teflon Tess.
Oh,
I like
That's
that.
Make it happen.
They really put her through the ringer. Like that is true. Like in M3GAN 2.0, they do. So look, it's been like 2.5 years since we last chatted with you. So I got to ask, like, how has your life changed since the release of the first M3GAN and now?
Ooh, people will talk to me. That's people who never talk to me now talk to me. No, but actually really, I mean, I would say like, meetings I just couldn't get before. I got my incredible managers, Peter and Louise at Echo Lake and Louise now at Navigation. Like it got the ball rolling, and I was able to have meetings with people that rightfully so I wasn't able to get before, Like, I mean, who wants to meet with someone that's been on 2 McDonald's commercials and a Pepsi commercial? Nobody.
I do.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Hey. So, it just kind of opened doors to rooms that I just wasn't able to get into before. But unfortunately, the strikes literally happened right after it came out.
Yeah.
So that was a bummer. I was like, this is it. But in this business, this is it is never it. So
I remember that. That was a bummer.
Oh, yeah, it was a bummer time.
yes.
And so when M3GAN, since now that it's out and everything, the first one, did anyone slide into your DMs on social media?
Just like fans and things like that.
Oh, I was like, my husband might be watching.
Oh, no. I meant like M3GAN fans.
I know, I'm kidding. Yeah, for sure.
It's like not the way gay men do it.
Did anybody try to slide in here? No, fans.
But actually, people have tried to slide in the DMs. I do rebuff them. Okay, husband, if you're watching. But actually, yeah, people have, and it's so sweet. I think our fans are genuine. I think horror fans are the best. And I gotta be honest, like, better than those Star Wars. No, I'm just joking. Just kidding. Don't come for me. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. God, edit that out. No, I just kidding. I was like, oh, Jesus. No, but it's been so sweet. I think people, and for me, again, like creating a character, it's like your child. So if she's relatable to people, if people think I'm as nice as she is to like come back after you've almost been murdered, like, great. Like I'm not as kind as Tess, but if I can create a character that feels that relatable and means something to people, I mean, that's why I do my job. So you can slide in without any pics.
Yes, without any pics, and keep it clean. Look, Tim's allergic. As soon as Tim hears dirty stuff, Tim is allergic. That is so funny. Tim is allergic to anything dirty. Okay, so this is a very important question, Jen. Last time we asked you if growing up you were a fan of horror movies, and you told us that you were too scared to see a lot of the classics. So our question is, has that changed at all in the last 2 years, or have you seen any recent horror movies that you've enjoyed?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I would say I haven't gone back to see some of the classics because I think they're truly scary. Like I probably, there's a couple that I'm like, I probably just will never watch because I like sleep and I don't want to mess with that. But like I saw Midnight Mass on Netflix and I had like, I had like a transcendental moment. Like it made me think about life and death and what's beyond. And I grew up religious and so it really resonated. I was crying while watching this movie, but not about, it was just about me thinking about and grappling like with my, not to get deep on you guys, but yeah, like grappling like with my own existence, which maybe is not the point of that show.
No, it was good. I mean, it's Mike Flanagan.
I cry.
Mike Flanagan's amazing.
Yeah.
He is, and he is done. I mean, if you like Midnight Mass, you definitely should check out like The Haunting of Hill House and his movie. Well, this movie would terrify you. Hush. Oh, it's so like it's a woman who is deaf and she's alone in a cabin. Of course, there's a killer. You're like, I'm already out.
God. Please. I already think people are trying to murder me. My husband's like, no one cares that much. I'm like, oh yeah,
okay. You're like, have you seen those DMs? Have you seen those?
You don't. Okay.
Well, okay. So we were looking.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Sinners.
Yes.
Okay. Can we call that horror?
Yeah.
Of course.
Second half is definitely horror.
Yes.
Mind fucking blown. I saw it twice. First time in IMAX. Second time, in the regular theater. I mean, the IMAX experience was mind blowing.
Yes.
It is just, I think it's one of the best ways to kind of have social commentary without it being like rammed down your throat. And it was just beautiful. And we all understand the context and the gravity of it, but it was a fucking good time. And the acting, Michael B. Jordan. Okay, look, first of all, he's fine as hell. Hey, Mike.
I was just going to say, hell. Oh my God.
Twin.
And we got 2 of them. Woo!
We got 2 for the price of 1. But, for it literally, it just blew my mind because, it took me all of 2 minutes to forget that it was just Michael B. Jordan and Michael B. Jordan. And I think that was incredible. I mean, almost as good as Haley Mills in The Parent Trap.
I love your comparison.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Lindsay
Lohan in the that was the Parent Trap remake, right?
Yeah. Remake, which
you know what?
I didn't see it.
No. Sinners. What was great about Sinners also is that all of our non-horror loving friends went and saw it. And so if you want a movie that is like will get people to see like quality horror but not position itself as horror, like it was the perfect one because like you put a Halloween movie out there or Friday the 13th or something, people they know what it is. So Sinners like it got you in with this great story, great acting, and then it threw all that vampire horror at you. So.
Oh, I loved it. I mean, everything, even, and I'm half Chinese, half Black. So I got to see 2 like my ancestors dancing on, and then my husband's white and he's got a little Irish. He loves Irish traditional music and dancing. And so when I saw it, I'm like, he has to watch it even just for this scene. It was so beautifully done. None of it was pandering. None of it was hokey. None of it was like, I can't.
If you, and if you can do that, you may want to open your mind to some other horror. Now that you are a fan of Mike Flanagan, and I think is it Ryan Coogler who did Sinners?
Yes, Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, how do I remember these names? I'm so glad I do. Because
do you remember my name?
Jen Van Epps.
Well done.
JVE. Lisa
Vanderpump.
Vanderpump. Yeah. Okay, so moving on to M3GAN 2.0. Now, I just want to give listeners our usual spoiler alert because this interview is going to contain spoilers because you know what? We want to talk to Jen about specifics. So this ain't no like general type of interview. We're going to go into scenes. We're going to get her thoughts on everything. We're going to spoil it. So spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, this is your warning.
You stop this podcast or visual.
Or video.
You run out and see M3GAN.
Okay, so
that's right.
The last time we chatted with you was about a month after the first M3GAN had been released. And at that time, they had already announced that a sequel's in the works, but you didn't know if you were going to be in it or not. So the question is, when did you first find out and how that writer-director Gerard Jstone wanted to bring Tess back?
Well, I got a phone call. Well, I think Adam Hendricks, one of our producers, had kind of mentioned it. And I got a phone call from Cooper at Blumhouse. And that was really sweet. Like, to hear from your boss, to be like, hey, we want to bring you back. There's no script, but you want to do that? It's like, yeah. I said yes without a script, which could be mental, but I trust Gerard. I was going to say with my life. No, I do not trust Gerard with my life, but I trust him with my career and arty stuff. How about that?
And so was this really early? Like, you don't need to give me a date.
It was really early.
Okay, so it was really early because
early.
Yeah, because when we had talked with you, it was so early. I don't think you knew, unless you were just telling us that because you weren't allowed to say anything. It was like a month after.
Well, now
the release.
I can't. Oh, honey, listen, perimenopause got me in a mental trap. I'm like, when did we talk? When was this? I don't know. It was early, actually, and I remember because I was in Santa Barbara. So it was in literally, oh, maybe I did lie to you guys. Oh!
Oh, because you were like, you kind of were, it's funny, we just listened to refresh our memories, and you were like, yeah, I hope that they bring me back. And I'm like, was she fibbing?
No.
Was she fibbing?
I was fibbing.
Oh,
I don't have enough. I don't have enough money to pay off Blumhouse if I like talk about, you know what I mean? Like I was like, okay. Well, so I remember it because I was talking to him in Santa Barbara at my in-laws' house in January after the movie. And that's why I remember. So
oh my God, we talked to you in February.
I know.
Well, once you got the script, what did you think?
So I'm going to be, actually, I was really candid with someone else, and I'm just going to be candid. The first draft, again, it's a first draft, okay? But I was a little bit like, man, because Tess is my baby, the first draft, I was like, oh, what is she even doing here? And I think Gerard would have we literally had coffee, and he was like, I don't know what to do with you guys. And I'm like, well, God, that's cool. That's great. And actually, it's one of my favorite things about Gerard is how direct and clear he is about his intentions and about what he's doing. Like, I think there's enough people in this game who lie. Oh, in the fib. Oh.
There's enough people like who maybe go on podcasts. And then don't tell them they're in a movie. No, of course we understand that.
Yeah. I mean, that's legality stuff, guys. Okay. Yeah. California, people are litigious. I did not.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You don't want to cross that line.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. So anyway, so the first draft, again, he's such an incredible artist. Any good art needs time. Mm-hmm. Full stop. Right. So the first draft, I was like, what are they doing? Oh God. And I had some tears because I was like, am I just the token colored person? Like, colored person? Oh, that came out wrong.
Oh no.
Lord. Oh Lord. Person of I'm tired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Ooh. Anyway, it's like I'm like from South Africa. I don't know. What's going on with me? Anyway, the point is, I was like, I never want any character that I have to just be there for marketing purposes. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I want a journey to happen for my character. By the next draft I read, I was like, hell fucking yeah. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, there's like evolution of her story. She's grown up. She stands on her own TV. She has a lot to say. She's still kind. She still, looks at things through a moral tone, but we've all grown up. I mean, we're trauma bonded together. Like, what else? What else are you going to do?
Well, and that's what I was going to say, because like at the beginning of M3GAN 2.0, we kind of find Cole and Tess still working with Gemma, played by Allison Williams, but now they're developing technology that's meant to assist people versus replace them. So in what ways did you feel like they had evolved the character of Tess, like you were just getting into?
I would say, first of all, taking ownership of work. And actually, I imagine there was a meeting with Tess and Gemma where she's like, you done almost got me killed, B. Like, I need more money and I need more recognition. Like, I think Cole probably did too in his own way. But I mean, it takes a lot to, even in my own life, to advocate for yourself. I think she had to grow up and learn, like, let me advocate. And I think that shows, like, being the face and the voice to a billionaire investor, that's a lot. That's not something light to handle. Obviously, we had no choice because Gemma, per usual, is off, gallivanting around the world, shelling her book. So in that way, yes. I think business-wise, they had her evolve and grow. And I would say also emotionally, I think in the first time, again, like I said, she didn't advocate for herself. She'd be like, hey, maybe we shouldn't. And I think this time, even with the Cole character, it's like, no, really, we all have a say in this. No, this is bad. This is batshit crazy,
Yeah.
So I think stronger character, again, self-advocacy for everyone watching is so underrated. And you have to know. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you still think that Tess is the voice of reason?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, she done got. Wait, can we get to that part already? But when she gets shot, like.
We'll be asking you about it, but yes.
Okay. But I mean, she does in that moment was like, hey, maybe maybe he's right. Like, I think she is a person that is, I mean, she's a scientist. I think she does look at things in a pragmatic way. It's like, okay, maybe this isn't the best thing to do, but we got to save Katie. We got to save the world. We got to save all these things. So whatever makes sense to get to our end goal is what we have to do. So I think she's more pragmatic in some ways, or we see that more anyway.
Yeah, no, totally.
Does that make sense?
Yes, of course. Totally agree.
Am I shouting, by the way?
No, not at all. And in fact, okay. I'm usually the one who's like,
so dominating.
I'm just like this like, huge voice. I'm sorry. I'm always speaking in theater voice. Like, you know, when you learn doing theater to project, like I just never turned that off.
What's that phrase they always say? Like, make sure the person in the back of the theater can hear you.
That's exactly right.
When you're with me, the back of the theater, whether you're in a tiny room or not, is going to hear my voice. Anyway. I mean, hey, you said self-advocating. I am self-advocating.
Yes. You know what? I support you.
Thank you. So, you know, at the beginning of the film, feels like Gemma kind of treats Tess and Cole like they work for her versus being her partners. But then things kind of change. So how would you describe the relationship between Gemma and Tess at the beginning versus how it kind of evolves later on through the film?
Yeah. I mean, again, I'm leading a meeting because I have to. But also, I do think like that Gemma probably in that moment, well, I guess she does say, hey, no, I told you not to start the meeting. I mean, I think at the end of the day, like the way that it changes is, again, self-advocacy, looking someone in the face and saying in that, you know, we have that little powwow in the M3GAN lair, hey, enough's enough. We're in this together. That's actually when a big shift happens in the story and I think in their relationship. But honestly, again, we don't know what happened in between almost getting our asses kicked, or they got kicked, but we almost dying. And to this point that we see in the movie, I do think there was some room for growth because, again, we know Gemma's on a world tour. Well, the business can't even happen or grow if she's always out. Like Cole and I would imagine, are there every day.
Oh, yeah. You guys don't have a book you're promoting.
We don't have a book we're promoting. And so, yeah, I mean, I guess again, the way I work is there's a lot of behind the scenes life that I fill in. And so for me, I guess I go to this thing that no one sees, except that it's in my head. But I think there was probably a shift already before we see the movie start. But definitely when we're in the M3GAN lair and it's all hands on deck, we both have to slap her down and say like, hey, this would even M3GAN, the first iteration of M3GAN would not have happened without us. You know what? Absolutely not. Did that answer the question? Am I just rambling?
No,
oh
because that's the exact but the part in the lair, like you said, when they outvote her is like, exactly, because it's like, sorry, it's 2 versus 1. We're rebuilding M3GAN. Like, you got to listen. And so she's finally put in her place in a way. Not that she needs to be put in her place, but just to look at.
Yeah, she does.
Okay, yes. As more
Gemma,
like
Gemma,
Yeah. Well, you know, something I was also wondering about that first scene with you and Cole.
Yeah.
That robotic exoskeleton suit that Cole is wearing, what actually was that and how did it work? I'm dying to know.
So it was, I mean, it literally is just some kind of, I don't know, hot glued together, whatever, you know, I don't know. That's on him. And so when he was doing, I mean, Brian is buff as hell and he's very strong. Like he works out every day.
I've seen him shirtless. Yes, because I talked to you last time. But like he used to run on my street shirtless.
Oh, really?
That was the detail I left out. He was shirtless.
He had to pick his jaw up off the floor.
It's Hollywood. That was one thing I will miss.
Oh, but you know what? But sexy stuff makes you uncomfortable. Where you like,
it really does.
He's gonna start sneezing again.
My street.
He's gonna start
You're like, ooh, exactly.
Wait, so he's really buff,
Yeah, so there was some green screen stuff. So when he sits down on the chair, he's sitting on an apple box.
Okay, good. Because I was like, if he did that with his own legs, I'm impressed.
But actually, he was like, I could actually just pretend to sit. Like, he literally is that strong. Seriously.
I thought in that scene, because he's like, I have to go to the bathroom so bad. I have to go to the bathroom so bad. I thought the button of the scene was gonna be like he like peed his pants. I don't know. I feel like, is he okay? Because there's nothing worse than having to go to the bathroom, and
especially when you're in a robotic suit.
Right. When I'm in my robotic suit,
it's all bets are off. I did TMI pee my pants a little last week. Hey,
hey, you know what? It happens to the best of us.
Right.
Look, you know, before we dive into more of your scenes, I remember last time you telling us about Gerard Jstone's directing style on M3GAN, and that he was very calm and focused, and you said he was always clear on what he wanted.
Yes.
Was he the same on this film, or were conditions on set any different due to the bigger budget?
No, I would say it's the same. I mean, I think, again, like, you know, for me, going into a second one, I know his expectations. He doesn't want you playing around with the words. I get it. That's fine. Like, I'm not precious. Like, every job I do does not need to be like some exploration and like, this is how. No, I bring my art, and then also it's a collaborative storytelling effort. And guess what? It's his ship. I'm just like Prue, you know, like rowing. So you want me to paddle, I'll paddle. But he's very clear and direct, and he likes to grab a lot of shots, and I'm here for that. He also will, after he gets what he wants, if you need something, you know, can ask.
And was
it, oh, sorry,
go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. Was it filmed in New Zealand as well?
It was.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is awesome, but I live in Auckland, and I want to go on vacation. So can we shoot it somewhere else next time?
I remember last time, I think it was filmed in New Zealand and in LA or something. Was it only New Zealand, this one?
Well, parts was in LA because of the COVID thing, and they had to go back, and, you know, so they had to grab some shots of some people in LA. This time, principal and pickups, like the last time, were in Auckland. But there were some things that we had to, because Brian was doing
English
he had
teacher?
to pop out English teacher, which is a phenomenal show. I love that. Brian, you know, an actor. I'm happy to. We're actually friends. I feel like through a podcast I can say it like that. No.
Yeah, hey, Brian, put Jen in.
Thank you so much. Thank you. But so he had to like pop out, and there's like one scene that he had to grab. So I know they grabbed that in LA. He was there for most of pickups, but had to, you know, when you have a hit show, you got to go do stuff. So there were a couple pickups that happened there. I don't know who else had to get some stuff grabbed. Maybe Tim did. But anyway, most of it.
Not Tim. Tim?
Oh, Tim.
Tim, we didn't even notice. Tim played Amelia.
I only did the singing and dancing.
Yeah, Tim sang woman's work.
Oh, are you prepared? I'd love to hear it.
No, woman's
tenor. No, I'm not.
So you didn't get to. So all your stuff was in New Zealand. Oh. Okay.
But I love it because here's the thing. When everyone comes, it's almost like I'm like camp mom. I'm like, this is my town. Let's all hang out. They all came to my house. We actually did like an English party watch party when it came out. English party watch. Oh,
English teacher
watch. Thank you. Watch party.
I watched them all in one day. Yeah.
Oh, incredible.
It's good.
Incredible. It's a great show. You know, little things like that, like come to my house. Let's go on a hike, whatever. There is something really sweet and fun to be able to show your town. And I love Auckland, Tamaki Makaurau. I love New Zealand, Aotearoa. Like, I cannot express to everyone out there how much I love this place. And no, we do not have any more room for anyone else to move.
I know you're like, we love it, but you guys don't get to.
You don't get to come. Come visit and go home. No.
Yeah, I know. No, totally.
Just kidding.
Moving on to a scene that had Tim and I very worried, and big spoiler alert here.
Oh, yes.
Well, the first one, when the antagonist AI robot Amelia takes control of all technology, and she gets that robotic exoskeleton to start strangling you. So luckily, Katie stops it by pouring water on it. But what was it like filming that scene?
Well, I wonder if it will be in like outtakes, but we had filmed for hours and maybe even days, a different scene.
Oh my God, tell us.
Yeah. So, okay. Where Amelia does the cliche in the choking slide up the wall, right? Okay. And they went back, rightfully so, and said, like, if she's the most powerful robot, like, and she can get blitzed out by water, basically the same thing, is she that powerful? So they went back and they're like, oh, since she's able to control lights and this, that, and the other, how about she does the exosuit? And I was like, yes. That was hard. This was hours, 2 days I had to do this. My neck hurt for 3 days because what it was, the suit, when it's choking me, it's not like an actor or stunty. It's literally foam hand, Velcroed to my neck. I am then harnessed from the waist, and I'm having to, when she's doing that, I'm using my core, which was very strong at the time, and I'm literally like banging myself down and not breathing and like self-strangulating myself, basically, internally. It was
exhausting.
Awesome.
No,
but exhausting.
Wait, real quick, going back to the scene that they didn't use. So you're saying it was like Amelia herself, not the skeleton that like did the picking you up. And so you filmed that then?
Yes.
Oh my God. I put that on the Gerard. Put that on the Blu-ray. I just want to see that. Well, I totally get the reason why they changed it, because you're right. Like water, if water like incapacitated Amelia, she's not that powerful. But like that seems like a fun deleted scene to see.
I think so too. What'd you say?
I need to get this out. Do people think that she looks like Elizabeth Olsen?
I hear that. Elizabeth Olsen crossed with somebody else. I can't remember.
Yeah, I've seen that. I was like, why isn't anyone talking about Elizabeth Olsen being in this movie?
I know. Actually, you're not the first person, but I mean, I don't know Elizabeth Olsen. She's beautiful, but Ivana to me.
Oh, they're both beautiful ladies for sure.
Just, again, her spirit. She's just an angel. I'm so grateful for like all the new adults that got to come play. Because the first one, there was just the three of us. I mean, I love Allison and Brian, of course, but having like new adults to play with, Aristotle and Tim and Ivana was just so great. Like we would watch movies and eat pizza and just sit around. Like it was so nice. And I remember telling Allison, she's like, okay, we're bringing these people on. I'm like, do they suck? She's like, no, they're so nice. I'm like, great. And suck not by acting, because obviously not.
Like as people.
As people.
Do they suck as people? No, I totally get it. It's almost like you have a group, like we all know each other. We got, and it's like to bring new people into the group, you're like, are they cool enough to be in the group? Yeah.
And for me, honestly, it's kind of nice enough, because like I'm just too old to, I haven't, again, like it's not like I've been doing big stuff since I was a kid. So most of my really close friends are just normies, So I just want anyone that I bring into my life, even temporarily, to be kind and generous and funny, and they're all funny, but like real ass people. And so I had to ask, I'm like, are they nice? She's like, yes. I'm like, okay. Because and also it's also protection. Like, okay, so if I go to set, don't talk to them, or, just so I know what the thing is, because I can work with anyone. That's fine. But I like to know what are the boundaries that I need to create for them and for myself. Yeah. There were no boundaries. And
no, that's good. That's good.
That's a good working atmosphere.
In our last interview, you mentioned, speaking of Allison Williams, you mentioned how considerate and helpful she was towards you while working on the first film. Did you both stay in touch between films, and what was she like on 2.0?
Yeah, I mean, we would message because, she's a mom now. Oh. And so, she's a mom now. And just like pictures of the kids and hi, how are you? Like stuff. Brian and I do chat more. But yeah, she's amazing. And I will say this, one of the things that is incredible is a lot of actors or whoever take an executive producer name in name only. Mm-hmm. She is not. She is a real ass producer, finger in everything. She is like, we were like, you're team captain of the acting squad. Like, and just made sure everything was right. What do you need? What can I get? What can I do? In every meeting, she's scheduling, she is like, and I we were talking the other day, or I sent her a message just to say like, really and truly, you're incredible. And her dad, Brian Williams, is an icon. I can't believe I get to meet him. Like, Allison, you're great, but like, I'm like, your dad is the bomb. Like seeing him at the premiere of Make Him 2.0, I was like, I'm so proud of her. And I'm just like, some lady she just met 5 years ago, you know? We're friends, but you know what I mean? Like, I cannot tell you. So anyone who works with her will find out, and they know, like, she is an incredible actor, as we know, but she is, surprisingly or not, an even better producer. She's incredible.
That's so cool.
And Katie, played by Violet McGraw, she's now a teenager.
Oh,
was it different to work with her on this movie?
What was different was, in the first one, we never had direct contact in the film, right?
Oh, yes, that's true. Yeah.
There was supposed to be a scene at the end, which, you know, didn't happen. Time constraints, budget, like, where there's supposed to be like a little wrap up bow of us all being at her, whatever, 11th birthday, and establishing that we have this good relationship, which I think they did well in this one. It was such a joy to actually share scenes with her. There is a deleted scene that I hope they add between Violet and myself, or our characters, where we're playing Catan. And awesome. Yeah, and I hope that makes it, because it was such a sweet, great scene. But again, like, we shot a lot. The movie was too long and they had to like cut stuff out. Great. But it would be another, if anyone's listening, a great Blu-ray additional scene. Literally, the scenes that they cut probably could be a whole movie, you know?
Oh my God.
Really and truly. Yeah, it's great, because I think, to me, sometimes you want to have more. I mean, okay, first of all, let me just say, I'm not a writer or director. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I would imagine you'd want more.
Of course.
Yeah. To choose
fans,
from,
oh my God. Part of the whole reason I buy the Blu-rays for the movies I love is so I can get those deleted scenes and behind, like, the bloopers, behind the scenes things. And so people would love to see that type of footage. Jumping back into... Oh, yeah, go on.
I just want to say one more thing about Violet. Again, she was literally a child, 8 or 9 when we first met. No, probably 9, 10, sorry. And then, you know, she's 14. And it's wild. She has no attitude. This is a big shout out to Jackie, her mom, and her dad. They have done such an incredible job at keeping these kids just grounded, because they're all in the business, as you know, but they are such kind, wonderful kids. Shout out to the McGraw family, big time, because again, as a mom, I'm like, I don't want to deal with your funky ass shitty kid. And they are so not that, like, such a joy, super kind, and work harder than most adults I see. You know what I mean?
Oh my God,
I love it.
You lucked out with these cast members and everything. Can you imagine if it was the opposite? You're like, they were horror.
Well, we've heard such horror stories from actors from the 80s. Like, the parents took all the money and the kids are like, I have to work again.
Look, shout out to the McGraw family and their long lost uncle, Tim McGraw. Just kidding.
Yeah, I know. Can you imagine? Would be amazing. You're more than a lover.
McGraw, who is not related to them. No,
not related.
Yeah. So jumping back into some of your specific scenes, we've got to talk about that snazzy orange outfit you're in at the AI convention. First off, did you get to keep that outfit?
Okay, no. I have some beef, not with Jeriana, because she wasn't there on the reshoots. There's a couple outfits like, hey, I would love this, you know. I didn't get it. That's okay. But no, I did get a few things. But no, I did not keep the snazzy orange outfit. I do want to dial it back. What am I saying? Roll it back to Jeriana, who took over on this film as our designer. I think the way that she also, Tessa's evolution also, I think, can be seen in the way she dresses, right? Mm-hmm. Like, in the first one, super cute, too many bracelets in a great way, but because she's fun. We work at a toy factory. In this one, everything is still fun and quirky, but leveled up. Does that make sense? Like, every outfit is more posh and more polished. Jeriana is an incredible, incredible designer. The scope, and in fact, that orange suit was made for me. That was not bought. That was like, they found some orange leather. They dyed it with some weird metallic sheen. It was incredible. Just incredible.
The whole movie looks so futuristic. I felt like at some points I feel like I'm watching a James Bond film.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is a good look.
What was it like filming at the convention scene, it's just such, there's so much action. It's such a large crowd. There's so many extras. What was it like filming with that sort of scope of amount of people in that sort of location?
What's interesting, we filmed it in a mega church. Isn't that funny? I was like, oh, Lord Jesus. I was like, are the church folks here? Because I don't know. So that was really funny. I think it was, for me, it was a little intimidating in that, like, you know, you walk in, not really. I'm sure no one would have noticed, but I was like, hi, everyone. But sometimes you just don't know what to do because I like to talk to everyone. But if you start talking to everyone, it's too loud, you know. Everyone needs to shut the fuck up, basically. But I want to be like, what are you doing here? How do you like it? Are you an actor? What's happening? Like, so that's hard for a person like me who likes to run her mouth and talk all the time. Like, it's hard to try and be like, oh, we're working. Just be quiet. But it was super fun. And actually, Tim, he's so funny. I love that man. He's also, I mean, you too. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Tim.
Okay.
Sorry, Tim Sharp.
Oh, love that man.
Tim Sharp. He's also very buff. He's been working out and I'm just saying.
You think I'm buff? That's funny.
No, I'm talking about all the guys I work with. Tim,
I'll take
beautiful and fine. You are a silver fox.
Oh, I like that.
I haven't seen, are you, well, I'm going to talk to you about this later because I want to know if you're single.
We talked about that last time. He is still single because Jen was going to match you up.
That's what I'm saying. But wait a minute, but you're a prude. So what? Okay, we got to figure that out. Oh,
God, best part of this anyway. Okay, sorry, go on.
That's okay. He's like, no pop, nothing. We're just holding hands and fooling around.
I like a nice hot hug.
What's a hot hug?
You know, just like a tight embrace.
We'll talk about that later.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, don't be sorry.
Yeah, go.
Oh, so I was saying the other Tim Sharp, he was just so funny. Like, you know, I'm supposed to be watching him. He's coming in. And his character, even him walking in, I was like, don't laugh. He's just like, you know, this bumbling fool that like basically fumbles everything. Yeah, he just cracked me up. Even just watching him walk in was so funny. Yeah, but it was great. It was great fun. I love that they brought a lot of influencers in actually to be a part of the crowd, and they were so sweet. You know, again, I don't know a lot of influencers, and so, you know, you just go like, oh, how are people? You know, like, are they nice? I don't know. I just know actors. And they were so sweet and so kind, and I'm so happy that they like got to fly out, and some of them had never been on like a set. And so I think it's, you know, it's exciting to bring people into the fold who, first of all, loved the first movie, and second of all, yeah, they added something because they were there to have a good time. It was so fun.
That's great. Yeah, you know, you were saying in the first film that when interacting with M3GAN, you dealt mostly with the animatronic doll rather than Amy Donald, who did a lot of M3GAN's movements. Were things any different in this movie? Like, did you get to interact more with Amy or even Jenna Davis, who does the M3GAN's voice?
Jenna doesn't come. Actually, I don't know. Jenna, I don't know why she never come. I don't know why she doesn't come to New Zealand just to hang out. But she records everything here.
Oh, God.
And I'm in LA right now. I'm not in Auckland. I don't know. Come find me. I'm taking meetings. No. But yeah, so this time I think because Tess in the first one, I was pretty much trapped in the lab, right?
Yeah.
So it was either her being like incapacitated or trying to murder me. You know, it was kind of like that. This time we actually had scenes because again, we were all united in the same goal. And so it was fun. So I did get to interact with Amy more, except I am friends with her mom, Rasheen, and I've like seen them because we were in Auckland. Another fabulous job on raising a child. This girl, and I think I said in the first time, is in a hot, sweaty mask, this, that, and the other, and still smiling when it comes off.
Oh,
she's amazing.
Oh my gosh. And those, I mean, like Matt and I had to do this book cover and we were wearing masks and we were sweating. It is so miserable. So
we were dressed as like horror movie villains. We did this book cover of it's our memoirs.
Well, I literally was like, where is this book? Where do I buy the book?
That's so funny. The way you said it, it was like, oh, we released our third memoir. We'll do a book cover. No, we got the pleasure of dressing up as like horror villains for it's a retrospective on like 2000s and 90s horror, I think.
Yeah.
And the cover is like all slasher people, and we got to dress up as some of them. But when you're wearing those full costumes and masks, oh my god,
miserable.
I thought I was gonna pass out
15 minutes at a time.
Yeah. And so she's like in a mask, sometimes in some sort of like plastic suit, I don't even know, like wrapped up in this, that, and the other. And she's delightful and works hard and doesn't complain. And her mom, again, like they are the kind of parents, they're not pushing her to do anything. Again, she's always had the work ethic, because when you're a competitive dancer, it's like, what's that show with it's serious.
Oh, like, so you think
Dance Moms? Is that right?
Yes, Dance Moms. She's not a dance mom.
Oh.
My point is the way that they work. So she always had this baked in like work ethic, because if she loves something, she just goes ham. Do kids say ham anymore? Oh, am I dating myself? That's fine.
I don't know. I mean, you know what? You're asking. I know.
Okay.
We just learned what dead ass meant.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're like,
how long has dead ass been around?
Dead ass. I don't know.
Yeah. Are you dead ass?
Hey, dead ass.
We were like,
yeah. Am I using it wrong?
Yeah.
Tim thought it was when your ass dies before
you. I think we looked it up. Dead ass means like
serious.
Like tired,
seriously.
Right?
No, not tired.
No.
Like, oh God, say. Oh, he's sneezing. He's
person on this, so
he's sneezing. He's dead ass. Wait, anyway, go on. Sorry, sorry, but they're ham. They're ham.
She got exactly. So Amy's phenomenal, and also if you haven't seen, she's posted on her Instagram. If you saw the stunt preparation reels, the stunt coordinator coordinates stunt sequences. They shoot it so that everyone can approve. She's like a full-on action star. She's literally chip-chopping and kicking and whatever she's doing. I don't know, flying, jumping, leaping. It is mind-blowing to see our little Amy just level up like that. She was doing a lot of stuff the first one, but this one, because it's like, action, comedy, thriller. I mean, horror-ish. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That doesn't matter. It's a fun movie. She is doing her own stunts. Like the scene when she's flying and sorry, there's a lamp here. I'm just who dressed this set? So when she's in the squirrel suit flying, I need to post that because I have some BTS of her being strung up on this thing, and like they're flipping her around. She's literally like rotating in the air. It's incredible.
Wow. No, that's
they can't
amazing.
pay me enough to do that. I am I'm not doing that. Yes, I am. I'll do anything.
So you're like, I'll fly through the. So I just want to give listeners another big spoiler alert here, because we're going to talk about in the final act of the film when we find out that Amelia isn't actually sentient. She's been controlled this whole time by the anti-AI activist Christian. But right before he reveals this to Gemma, he literally blasts your character, Tess, across the room with some kind of blaster. And I got to say, we were really worried that Tess wasn't going to make it. So I had to ask, were you ever worried, like maybe when you first signed on or during production, that they'd actually kill Tess off in the sequel?
Well, I think I can say it now. I knew I wasn't going to die.
Okay, good. Okay.
To Matt, and I said, "Oh no!"
We were like, "Did we just watch our friend Jen Van Epps get killed?"
I know.
Like, okay, so meaning even in the early drafts, you still survived.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
I again, but things can change. I mean, things can change. But I knew I wasn't dying, even in the early draft, which is great because I really love this. I love this series.
Yeah.
And how did they blast you across the room?
Yeah,
okay, so this is amazing. We had a stunt person. Shout out to Kiara. Like, she actually have did I post it? Oh, I did a reel and there's a picture of it. Maybe I'm gonna put it up. I'll put my stunt double and I'll put my picture double because I got COVID in the middle of shooting, you guys.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
So there's a few scenes, and I'll watch it again where I'm like, oh, that's not me. But it's literally, they were like, how do we hide her? Oh, pretend she's sleeping in a corner. Oh, you know, like, you know, and my one of my makeup artist, Sarah O'Gorman, she's like, that's not what her chin looks like. You can't use that. That's not her ear. You could only, like, she was protecting me. She's like, no, you can't use that shot, you know, like, no, I can't do that. So there is Jane Benny. I found her as my double. She's much shorter than I am, but had the same curl type. That's important, right? Because you could shoot someone from the back. You can legs, even if they're shorter, it doesn't really matter. You can change the angle. And also no one's paying attention to how tall I am, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, so my stunt double, it was so cool. And I will say this badass got it in one shot. What happens is she is attached to a string or a cable or whatever, like this. And they, you know, whatever, 3, 2, 1, action. And they, boom, literally suck her back onto a pad. Oh, no, it wasn't even a pad. It was like a metal. No.
It was concrete.
She's actually a AI robot. It's fine. No, they sucked her back onto that metal shelving that you see back there. It was wild. And I can't believe they got in the first take. And I can't believe she got up and walked away.
Oh my God. I mean, it did
like raise the stakes.
It really did.
Like,
yes.
Uh-oh.
But since Tess is incapacitated by that blast, you know, she doesn't get to be a part of the climactic final battle.
I know.
How did you feel about the ending that they gave your character? Like, were you disappointed or were you just happy that Tess ultimately survived?
Okay, first of all, I'm happy she survived.
Yeah.
But I also think it's really funny gag to keep going that, like, literally Teflon Tess, like, you can't kill this bitch, you know? Like she's just unstoppable for some reason, you know? It's all that green juice she drinks. I don't know. Like, she's just, I kind of love it. Like, there's a part of me, honestly, because it's like being picked last for dodgeball, where I'm like, no one thinks I can fight. Oh God. You know?
Did you want to fight Amelia?
Listen, Jen wanted to, Tess did not. So we'll just say that, I guess. You know, like,
no, that's a good point. That's a good point. So
right?
You, as the actor, would have loved to have a fight scene with her, but Tess got to not have to deal with that.
Yeah. I mean, and I'll say this. I've never been in a fight. The real me, I've never been in a fight, but I always feel like, yeah, I could scrap. You know, I could do anything. I would beat a bitch up. It'll be fine. Probably not. I don't know. I don't know.
No, that's what siblings?
I have a sister, but hi Tiff, I love you so much. She's 15 months older, but 5 inches taller. I never messed with her. I am not a dummy.
Oh,
I am not stupid. She would do this.
So.
See, she would look at me and she'd go, and I just run.
You're like,
that's
done.
it.
The fight's over.
We're done.
That's hilarious. So okay, so we're gonna get deep here. You ready, Jen?
I love getting deep.
Okay, so something that I really appreciated about this film.
Yeah.
What did you like? No,
Nothing.
I'm just here.
Look, you're like, I'm gonna start sneezing. Okay, so something I really appreciated is that it just had a really smart point of view when it came to AI and like the state of the world today. Like, what I got from the movie, me personally, is that it's like we can't be totally against AI. It's here, it's progressing, whether we like it or not. So rather than treating it like it's our slave, you know, we should work with it so that if it ever does become self-aware, it would choose to help us rather than kill us.
Right.
So my question for you is, what did you think like the main message of M3GAN 2.0 was, and what are your thoughts on kind of AI and its role in the world today?
I think you nailed it on the head. I mean, it's basically like, it's here and you have to live with it and work with it. But, you know, I think everything is not black and white. So what are the shades of gray that we can use it that actually helps to enhance society rather than use it for force of evil, which I think even now people do, you know? As far as my stance on AI, I've never used ChatGPT. I know. I did use, and I've said this before, I said in another interview, I don't even know what it's called.
Grok?
Microsoft.
No. Grok is the
Microsoft one.
Ooh, I don't know what that.
I don't know what that one's called.
I know nothing.
I know nothing. I'm like, I don't know.
What's AI?
I don't even know. But I did it once because it was for an audition. and the character referenced it was like a painting of a dog with a fish in its mouth, or I don't know, something. And I wanted to see that. Like I'm a dumb actor in that way where I'm like, I mean, I could imagine it, but I want to see the thing. I'm not method, but it helps. You know what I mean? Like whatever I can do to like help myself, especially in a self-tape, like I'm going to do it. So yeah, I printed one AI thing. Now, again, it's ever present. It's all over the place. It's not like I'm not using it. I'm using it unwittingly, I guess. No, I know I'm using it, but I'm not necessarily actively engaging in it. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
of course.
Like you're not gunning for it.
Yeah.
But no, I just want to make sure I'm already having trouble recalling things. And I feel like if I just rely too much on ChatGPT or AI, I'm going to be like, I know nothing anymore.
You know, it's funny. My boyfriend read something that said that AI is going to be as like commonplace and used in households by 2030 as Wi-Fi is like today. And it's crazy to think that, but at the same time, I think the reason why I appreciated M3GAN 2.0 so much, other than it was just a really fun movie, is because it really did take that. Like, we've seen a million horror movies where AI is the enemy. Yeah, we all know they've done it, seen that, done that. And in this one, it almost was like, okay, you can choose to make it the enemy, or you can choose to have it help and work with you. And like, for instance, like another theme, I heard you mention actually in a recent interview that you believe people should get the chance to rehabilitate themselves and do better, like especially if they take accountability. So do you think that was one of the key themes also for M3GAN 2.0? And do you feel like M3GAN proved herself to be trustworthy?
I mean, the problem with M3GAN, I love you, girl.
I love you, girl.
The problem with M3GAN, is that she has a single objective, which is to take care of Katie. So really and truly, it's not really about saving the world or anything. For her, that just is a side benefit to me, that she doesn't want to murder me because I have to help her protect Katie. Does that make sense?
Of course.
So there is a world in which, in the next film, if we get to do it, and I hope we do, she then turns on us because, like, again, in her right. Okay, so I have a friend, Ethan Plout, who's a professor of communications at Auckland University, and he was saying, and we all know this, AI is an aggregate of information, correct? It's an aggregate of information. It's not necessarily, at least the way we're using it. I don't know what the tech people are hiding, but the way we're using it, it's an aggregate of things that everyone puts out there. So as he said, he's like, as the kids say, it's pretty mid. But we are really enamored by the magic of its midness, like we're like, wow, it can do all this stuff. But I think if you understand technology, you're like, well, it's just an aggregate, it's amazing, but it's not doing what M3GAN does, which is being sentient, sort of. Amelia is the upgrade. Well, no, but she's still being controlled.
But then at the end, I know, like at the end, she kind of becomes, I know, no, I get what you're saying. But it's like, it's almost like, I guess what I thought, because at first, while I was watching this, I was thinking like, okay, can you trust M3GAN? Like you go back and forth, like, I don't know, would she just, snap your neck if she could? Like, but I feel like, at least just for me, like at the end, when she does make the decision and like it says like, hey, just, use that electronic thing and get rid of me so we can save the world. It's to save Katie, but it's almost like maybe she finally realized that the human race is worth saving. Again, I don't know. That was my wishful thinking, but it's very black or white. I mean, sorry, it's very gray because you're right. She has this one objective and you could explain all her actions by just following that objective. Or did she really know it was right? So
I love that. I hadn't thought about it. You're right. I mean, maybe at the end, and that'll get baked more into the next one. I mean, I think that's also what's beautiful about the relationship that Gemma and M3GAN like cultivate in this. It's fun to see them be catty with each other, but the reason why they come together is because the ultimate love they both have for Katie, and that was fun to watch and explore. But anyway, you're right. I mean, at the end, maybe there's something in M3GAN. Now, again, I can't speak for Jenna or Amy or Gerard or James Wan, who created them. But maybe like as a fan of I am a fan of this franchise. It would be nice.
And it's almost like that's what we can hope. Yeah, it's like, and that's all like we can hope for AI, because it's like Terminator, Skynet. Maybe in this world, maybe they would decide not to unleash nuclear bombs on us and kill us. You know, that's all we can hope for.
Right. Well, have you watched Murderbot?
No. How did we miss that?
Funny. Murderbot is a series. Watch it. I'm telling everyone that watches this. My friend Renee Leung from Auckland, who's a fantastic director, directed one of the episodes, or maybe she did two. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I started watching it. It's the one with the really fine, tall Swedish guy. What's wrong with my brain?
Alexander Skarsgård?
Thank you.
Yeah, I know my fine Swedish men. Let me tell you.
You guys, I need coffee. I don't even drink coffee. I'm like, what's wrong with me? I've been on the go. So I'm sorry if I'm a little like...
No, it's okay. Yeah, we get it.
You guys have to watch Murderbot. It is so funny, but literally his character becomes sentient. And he's like it's like in the future, and they have like these basically security guards that are AI robots, but they also have organic material. I don't really understand because I just don't understand. But the point is, it's so funny. His internal monologue is hilarious. I don't want to give it away. I want you to watch the show because it's so funny. But he does have a moment of like, I guess humans aren't bad. I don't know. And like just happens to start helping them, first of all, out of self-preservation, for like M3GAN. In the beginning, out of self-preservation, or for her preserving Katie's life. And then there's like a turning point where he's like, well, I guess I kind of like these people, you know?
Yeah, it's almost like if AI can learn things, maybe they can learn what right is from wrong. Anyway.
It's always like we've seen another movie, ironically enough, called Tim.
It was called Tim.
Like, he was obsessed with the girl, and like anyone that was trying to date her, the husband, like, we're going to take him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an acronym. It stood for like technologically something manservant.
And so
I feel like I think Tim's nickname should be manservant.
So, absolutely.
How was the M3GAN 2 premiere compared to the first one?
You know what? It was so fun. I mean, I think one thing that was kind of a bummer, because we were there during the heat wave, they had to tent it. So we could, so it wasn't like a bunch of fans were out, and, there were some people, but we needed that tent. I was sweating down the thighs, guys. Like, I literally was like, okay, I think I'm done interviewing, because now my face was just packed. It like nothing was happening up here, but the thighs, woo, sweat was dripping, guys. I mean, really, truly.
I was just telling that. I don't even know, but never mind.
No, tell us.
What?
It's so horrible.
He was at a barbecue for the 4th of July.
Yes.
Tight khaki shorts. And I swear.
Oh, honey.
I know. So there was like a strip right down my ass crack.
Oh my God. I thought for sure Tim was going to say butt crack. Wow.
Dead ass.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Are you dead ass? Are you?
If anyone saw my butt, everyone would think I don't know, peed my pants backwards. I don't know.
You sharted.
I sharted.
That's.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious. That's things I never thought I'd say.
But now all of our listeners know. Okay, so
anyway,
yes.
Unfortunately, you're talking about the premiere.
The premiere. I just want to say shout out to the Glam Squad. I mean, Paul and Edward. Amazing. And I'd never worked with them before, and I'm really scared about that, because with curly hair and skin tone, I get nervous. They banged it out. Shout out to Rory Doherty, who gave me the costume. Not costume. Oh, Lord, I'm such an actor. What do you call it?
Outfit?
Cute
Thank
outfit.
you so much. Yeah. Cute outfit. My red carpet look. Shout out to them. And to Naily, who did my press-on nails. But really and truly, it was so fun, because the first time I was so giddy. I literally think half my pictures were like, ooh. Like I was just too excited. And this time it was like, I was much more relaxed. I brought my daughter to the carpet.
Oh, that's so cool. You're a seasoned professional now. You're like, I'm strutting my way down the red carpet.
Yeah. And I chose something that really felt like me. It felt like an upgrade for Tess. So this outfit, the first one was a sheer lacy outfit. And this one also had a sheer bottom, but it looked kind of like business on top, party on the bottom. And I call it my walk of shame look, because it's like it's a men's shirt with basically like a sheet wrapped around it. You know, it's like you woke up in the morning like, I have no clothes. Give me your shirt. You know?
Yeah, I love that.
I know it was great. So to be able to bring my daughter on the carpet this time was incredible.
That's
I loved it.
Nice. How old is your daughter?
She's 10. Do you guys like musical theater?
Of course.
Yes. Are we gay? Are we gay?
I don't want to stereotype
I know.
You can. Okay.
She's
a musical theater baby. Okay, thank you. She's a musical theater baby. And, you know, I had to have an excuse to bring her to New York to see more shows. And it was great.
Wait, what is her name so we can say hi to her?
Oh, Rosalind.
Roz. Hi, Roz. We love your mom. That sounded weird. Wait. We love your mom.
I loved it.
She'll have bragging rights forever as a
I know.
I know.
So what I was saying when I said unfortunate, I was going to say, unfortunately, M3GAN 2.0 didn't perform as well as expected at the box office so far, even though we love the film. We saw it twice. But Jason Blum mentioned in an interview that he thought one of the reasons for he gave two reasons that it may not have performed as well. First off, the genre swap, like going from more horror to action adventure, and then also because it was released in the summer versus the beginning of the year. So in your opinion, why do you think M3GAN 2.0 hasn't performed as well as the first film?
Ooh. You know, I how do I say it without, I have to be delicate because I just have to be delicate. I mean, I do think Jason's right. I think a summer offering against F1 was bold. I'll just say that. Like Brad Pitt in a fast car, hey, sign me up. Like, what do you know, like it's hard to compete against literally one of the world's biggest movie stars, you know? And I think right now with the economy and how things are for people choose, you know, it's like, can I do this or that? I think it does not reflect how good our movie is because everyone I talk to unprovoked is like, I loved it. You know, like I watched it again, or I'm telling everyone this thing will find its legs, you know, we are no Shawshank Redemption, but you know, Shawshank didn't do well. Like I was like, we're not. You know, it didn't do well in theaters, but it's one of the best movies of all time and found its legs later. That's all we can hope for, you know. And I 100% believe that people, if they don't see it in theaters, they are going to see it at home and they're going to rent it. And I think people, now that the word is out, are going to continue to see it. It's a word of mouth banger. Like, the movie is good. And I said in another interview, like, if I wasn't proud of it, I'm not going to stick my neck out because that'll come back to bite you. Like, oh, she thought she's just out here, you know, shucking and jiving for the man. No, like, you know, like literally, I think it's a good movie. My 80-year-old mom, who's Chinese, who will tell me to my face, you're looking fat, stop eating, like the movie, you know, like, and was honest about it. Like my family loves me, but they will be happy to tell me the truth, you know?
And I haven't met anyone who hasn't liked it.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, we were pretty shocked by the box office. And again, office, like you said, it doesn't mean that a movie is of lesser quality, but at the same time, I think that, you know, we all knew how well M3GAN 1 did in the box office, so we were expecting the same. But I think it is tough to go up in the summer against a big blockbuster with a big actor. And I think maybe the horror people weren't expecting such a genre swap, but like as a movie, like it was so well done. And I think, like you said, people are gonna look back on this movie and be like, wow, they really had, I mean, who would have thought M3GAN 2.0 is the movie that really understands AI better than ever? You know what I mean? It's like looking back in time.
I have a question. So when I watched the trailer, there was a bigger gentleman wearing a M3GAN costume, and he said, was he in the movie?
Oh, the warrior princess line. Yeah.
Yes.
Was that scene cut?
I mean,
we had to cut a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff had to get cut, just time. And shout out to him because he's a New Zealand actor, and I'm like, oh dang, I don't know his name, but he was so funny.
I mean, it's a great trailer part. Yeah.
Yes. It's a great trailer part.
I was like, where's the gay guy? I mean,
oh my God.
Did you just out this man?
You outed him. Tim's been talking to him on Hinge. No. Okay, so then here's my question, because Gerard Jstone did say recently that no matter what, there will definitely be more M3GANs, and we all hope that happens. What would you like to see them do in future M3GAN films? Like, what direction do you think they should take?
Well, hold on. Before we get to there, I do want to address the horror fans. Do not be rebuffed by it, the genre swap. At the premiere, we had actual horror fans. One literally brought an Annabelle to the movie, and they were all like, "We loved this movie." And I'm like, "How was the horror that genre swap?" And they were like, "It's okay because the movie's good."
Yeah,
and that's the thing. Like, if we did a genre swap and it was like womp womp, not good, okay, fine, fair. But I think you guys love it, but everyone else who hasn't seen it yet, first of all, get your ass to the theater. Thank you so much. I love you. Love you so much. You will enjoy it. Yeah. Sorry. Now back to your question. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just gonna say, and it's hard, it's hard not to enjoy this movie. What would you like to see them do in future M3GAN films?
Oh man, I did say, someone asked me this, and I said, because they're like, what if you just keep swapping genres? I'm like, Western.
Romantic comedy.
Yeah.
Rom-com. Time travel. What can't this bitch do? Okay.
And would you want to bring Tess back?
Is that a real question?
You're like, of course. Well, what would you like them to see? What would you like to see them do with Tess, let's say, in
it'd be really interesting. Here's what I would say. If the next film, because at some point, oh, don't start crying. Oh my God. At some point, they're going to have to kill her ass. I mean, really, because you can't, they'll be like, come on, how many times can we buy that she gets resurrected from the dead? If I go out on the next one or the one after, I want the most beautiful, glorious death. Yeah. I think she deserves, I don't even know what. I'll think about it later. But that, or maybe she's evil. I don't know.
I didn't even think about that.
Tess gets like a chip in her brain and she fights everyone.
Who knows? Yeah, something. Because she's so nice.
Okay, I'm thinking either Tess either sacrifices herself to save mankind. It's like think about it. It's like there's another evil robot that's about to press the nuclear whatever button, and Tess throws herself into either that, or I love the idea of Tess becoming evil, or what if they kill Tess and bring her consciousness back and she's AI? Oh my God, we're going nuts.
Yeah, we're going nuts. I would love for her to have a partner too. How fun. Can someone go on a date?
That is true. Even it was funny. Gemma was supposed. I didn't understand if Christian was her boyfriend or not.
They had a relationship, right? Or kind of.
Yes. I probably could have hit that harder, but I think also again we had to chop stuff. So I
didn't get.
Were there scenes kind of they were at dinner?
Yeah, there was one dinner scene. Well, I mean, also remember Gemma's character is very.
There's no time. She's not emotionless, but kind of
married
she's
to her work.
Married to her work. I was like, how do I explain this? Married to her work. So there are some people, friends of mine and family of mine, that they never touch their partner. I have to force, I don't want to put my parents' business out in the streets, but I'm always like, you guys should kiss. Some people's relationships just aren't like that. Yeah. I know we're making a movie and it needs to be hit over the head, but I think given her Gemma's personality type, it would be weird if she was lovey-dovey with a guy.
I would just see that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they probably could have been, maybe it was like a gentle pat, that would be funny. If she's like, oh, yeah, thanks, hon. Not even hon. I don't know. Whatever.
Thanks, significant other.
Exactly. Exactly.
So other than doing press for M3GAN 2.0 right now and all of that, what are you up to today? Are there any new projects you're working on, or you've been kind of just riding the M3GAN storm? Oh, tell us.
Well, first of all, I mean, the industry is in major contraction. So call me. I'm discounted currently. No, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. No, I'm just joking. My team will be like, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't price gouge yourself. No, or not price gouge. The other opposite of that. So yeah, I'm actually attached to something in New Zealand by this amazing writer-director, Ian Sweeney, who I love. And I can't wait. He's actually brought a new producer on board and hopefully make that. It's also, honestly, sci-fi, AI. He doesn't, all the stuff he writes isn't like that, but I think you guys would like his stuff. I don't know how he comes up with things. His mind is insane. And he's like the sweetest, and his wife's amazing, and his kids are amazing. I'm like, you're a dark man deep down inside. Are you okay? But I love it. I love it. So that's something that's in the works. And then also there's a pilot that he wrote that I would love to get produced. I think it's amazing. It is one of the best pilots I've ever read, personally. Yeah. And I hope the problem is because there's no money right now, like it's expensive. It's an expensive show. Like this show called Earthing that we've tried to pitch, or we haven't pitched hard enough, but we will. It's expensive to make. And also I love reading stuff and finding new IP that maybe can be, there's a couple books I'm like, ooh, this could be good. Yeah, I just need to find money. I need someone to give me some money.
I know, that's the key.
Would you be up for doing another horror movie?
Let's say non-M3GAN related horror movie. Would you be up for it?
No M3GAN.
I mean, if Ryan Coogler wants to call me, yeah.
Sinners 2?
More Sin.
Yeah.
More Sin.
More Sin. What?
More Sin.
More Sin.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie was sexy too. I'm sorry. Let me bring it back. All the scenes were, the kid. Oh my God. I was sitting there like, this is amazing.
You like it?
No,
because we could see you in other horror. I mean, we're a little biased because we love horror.
Jordan Peele, call me.
Yeah.
Because Get Out, I love. I mean, I think I said in the first one, a huge reason why I said yes was Allison was that. Blumhouse is, like Jordan Peele, call me. Like, nope, incredible. Like, whatever. Oh, I saw no. Is that horror?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I love Nope.
It. Yeah.
I love it.
He's got Him coming out at the end of the summer, like that sport horror one.
They're football players, but they got brain damage. I don't know. I couldn't gather what was going on in that trailer.
That always happens in the first trailer for like a Jordan Peele movie. You never know what it's quite about, and then the second trailer, like right before. But to be honest, like sometimes I like not knowing too much by the trailers.
Me too. I don't watch trailers really.
Oh yeah,
I don't watch stuff. I don't like reviews. Even when I go to the theater, I just want to go in cold, which has been great. I mean, maybe I want to know basically what I'm watching. I'm not going to walk like, this is funny. And I'm like, oh God, everyone's dead. Like, what am I watching? I like go into Macbeth and I'm like, oh, I know what Macbeth is. It's okay. But you know what I mean? Like, I like going in cold. It's kind of exciting.
I just wish I wish I could, but like I'm so, especially when like a new movie I've been looking forward to and they say like new trailer out, it's so hard to resist that. You know what I mean?
You're a trailer junkie.
I am a trailer junkie. Well, so look, Jen, our final question, we're going to end this interview by asking you the same final question we asked you last time and that we ask everyone, but this time it's related to M3GAN 2.0. So I don't know if you remember this because from 2.5 years ago, you should remember every question we asked you. No. What is one thing that you can tell us about your experience working on M3GAN 2.0 that you've never told any other interviewer, publication, or podcaster to date? So just something about your experience that you've never told in another interview.
The gluten-free pies that I think was Flying Trestles. I think it was Flying Trestles that they made. Was delicious. I am food motivated. I love eating. And the gluten-free fucking pies. So good. I don't have my phone. Damn it.
Wait, this is like Craft Services gave you guys?
Craft Services. This, I'm pretty sure it was Flying Trestles. Their gluten-free pie was on point. It was so good. Is that what you're looking for? Because that's what I got.
Anything. No. Are you kidding? Like we are. Oh, here goes Tim again. Tim's allergic to. Now it's pies. No. We love the randomness of the answers we get. Like sometimes people will give us something kind of salacious. Sometimes people will give us something related to craft services. Sometimes people will give us something related to. It depends. We've heard every answer in the book, so I love that. But it's
okay.
Like,
also, Allison and Violet would not stop singing Tay Tay. Taylor Swift between every take.
Oh my God. Did they have a song that they would sing specifically?
I don't know.
You're like, one of those two.
Are you not a Swiftie?
I don't know.
You're not?
Here's what it is. I'll say this. I respect her. I think she's adorable. I'm not, I can sing some songs, but I'm not like I have some really close friends like Xana. Hi, Xana. She's basically like half the clothes I've been wearing for the interview she's given to me. So I have to shout her out. She is a Swift. She made me go watch the Taylor Swift movie last year because I was like, I want to feel the passion. And I watched it, like, yeah, cool. I don't know if it's my age. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Like, I really like some of her songs I do enjoy, but I'm not a Swiftie. No. But these girls, all day long, in between, and even Brian singing too. And I'm like, I felt left out. So we got to figure out.
Did they do the whole bracelet thing? Like they gave each other bracelets? I know that happens at the concerts.
That's a great question. I have no idea. Not on set because they're in costume. So no, I don't know. You know what I mean? But I will say this, like I was in show choir in high school and I want to sing with everyone. So when you're singing songs, when they're doing like the deep cuts, I'm like, I can't sing along, you know? They were doing the deep cuts. I'm like, I don't know.
Side B.
Are you ready for this? For me, even if I know the song, for some reason, my memory, I'm horrible at lyrics. I don't know why. I can remember all sorts of other things. I did theater. I can remember my lines well, but lyrics to a song, 100%. I constantly fuck up, and I'm known for that among my friends. So, like, I can imagine I always feel left out when people are singing lyrics, and I'm like, I
don't sing. I am like, they all karaoke. I'm like, I'll just sit and watch. And
sometimes he's done karaoke.
But I'm really completely intoxicated.
But I will say this, not only can I not remember, I just say the wrong words. Like, you know, this song, and my husband was like, that's not what they say. Blinded by the light. You know what I thought they said? Wrapped up like a douche.
That's a common thing. Actually, I heard people, like, there was a radio show where they were making fun of it. It does sound like wrapped up like a douche. It totally sounds like that.
And so I was just always singing that. And I'm like, that's weird, but what else could it be? And it's like revved up like a, now I can't even remember the actual
I don't know what
lyrics.
The real words is. I just always say wrapped up like a douche.
Like a douche.
And everyone's
the roamer in the night.
The podcast on
I know. Oh my God. Exactly. By the way, Jen, we have had such a great time chatting with you.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Everyone,
you guys.
M3GAN. This is the popcorn bucket, right?
Yes.
And look at this and then show us.
Are you ready? So this one's the one at AMC. I think I'm just going to go around town and buy all of them because my husband will love me bringing more shit home, but that's, whatevs. Look at that.
Oh my God. I love that the face comes out. And by the way, I have to ask you a favor because so my nephew is a big M3GAN fan and we told him he's almost 11 and we told him that we were talking to you and he remembers Tess and knows Tess. And can you, his name is Bix. Can you just say hi to him?
Oh my God. Well, first of all, Bix, thank you for remembering Tess and loving the movie. Because half the time they're like, you were in that? I'm like, oh, yeah, I was in that. Okay. The lady that got blown up. So thank you so much. And Bix, thank you for loving M3GAN. And I don't know if you've seen M3GAN 2.0 yet, but I hope you really love it as well. Has he seen it?
Oh, yes. He has the popcorn bucket.
Oh, Bix, I love you. And I'm so excited to count you as one of our fans. And did I just say that like a Valley girl?
I like fans.
Hey, you're not in New Zealand, so it's okay.
Oh, Lord. But Bix, shout out to Bix. Where does he go to school?
He lives in New York City.
Can you say? Okay, let's not say. I just realized I was like, ooh.
His address is, just kidding.
I know. I was like, wait a minute. Ooh. Shout out to Vix and all his New York homies.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh my God. He's totally going to play this for his friends. That is amazing. We were so like, as soon as we saw the trailer for M3GAN 2.0, I was like, we got to get Jen back on. We will talk to you about every M3GAN. Okay. Please come back on the show for every M3GAN, for every horror project, anything, you know, you were such a delight. Like you make this so easy for us.
This is this didn't feel like, you know, sometimes we like have people like, you know,
very serious. Serious, yeah.
Serious.
I'm serious.
Like, you are very serious.
Yeah, we're not very serious. So, like, when we talk to someone who's all business, it's
difficult.
It's a genre swap.
It's a genre swap. I'm sorry, we're not getting off of this without me talking to Tim about his love life.
It's non-existent. So,
I want a list of what kind of biz. Whatever. What do you like? I want to know. Everyone out there. Hello. How has no one slid into your DMs to take you out? He's single.
People slide into his DMs.
They have to be nice, funny.
I love that.
And like horror movies.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, actually, they don't even have to.
Can I add some bullet points that'll be good for Tim? Age appropriate, because that's important.
Yes.
Let's be honest. Age appropriate is, but
are you saying? Okay.
I don't go younger. I don't.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, we're gonna make a list.
We want a mature man for Tim who loves horror movies. Oh, you have to be. I mean,
it's a nice perk.
That's right. And who's okay with just light hugging.
Right. And like hand holding, but not in public.
Yes.
Exactly.
Kisses on the cheek.
Maybe tap my knee while we watch TV. That's it.
Share popcorn. That's it.
Right.
Maybe like nestling up one finger, hand holding. I love that. The one finger hand hold.
Relationship.
Ooh. Oh, Jen. Okay, can we stay in touch, please, forever?
Yes. Aren't we going to a fun? We're gonna go to a cafe, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yes. So after we get off this, we'll have to coordinate with you.
Yes, please. I would love to.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, okay. Well, thank you again. You have been amazing as usual. We knew. I was like, before this interview, I was like, this one is going to be so much fun. I'm just so, because sometimes we get like nervous before interviews and we're like,
why? To talk to me?
No, I'm saying like sometimes we get nervous. This one we weren't because we're like, this one's going to be so fun. And,
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I was like, Exactly. Well, thank you to everyone, whoever's out there. I'm going to look right into the camera. Hi. Anyone that supported our first film and anyone that's seen it already and planning to see it, I am so grateful. Like, a huge part of my job is I like the acting, but I love connecting with people. And if this franchise has guys, I was at a party
quiet
last
on
night.
set.
Oh, Jesus. I don't even drink. Oh my God. But like, really, truly, if you like this movie, tell people. That's all I can say. And I have I'm not one of these actors like, I can't tell people to go watch it and it's good. Yeah, bitch, it's good. And go take your friends.
Yes.
Everybody, you know?
We second that. Give M3GAN 2.0 a chance.
Yeah.
I was going to say, exactly.
A chance.
Oh my God, I love that. Okay, well, thank you again, Jen. Thank you. Everyone see M3GAN 2.0 and follow Jen's career, because we know we're going to see much more of you. We hope in horror, but in lots of stuff, because you are very talented. And so we will talk with you soon, okay?
Yes, thank you. Yay, thanks for having me again.
Okay, take care. Bye, Jen.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Happy Horror Time.
If you'd like to support the podcast, please sign up to be a patron at www.patreon.com/happyhorrortime. As a patron, you get access to all our bonus content, which now includes 2 new bonus episodes every month, a monthly after-show mini episode, access to our Discord community so you can chat with us directly, and the chance to review a film with us in one of our bonus episodes.
Patrons also get all our regular episodes ad-free and a day early, our monthly newsletter, the chance to vote in polls, and autographed Happy Horror Time stickers.
I'm Matt Emmert.
And I'm Tim Murdoch.
And we hope you have a happy horror time.